Got a little rambunctious with the autoplay, but that's fine. Welcome, friends. It's good to see you. My name is Remy, and I know a little something about cooking. My spouse is a cast iron pan. September gave me permission to use that joke. It's fine. We are going to play some more Hollow Knight Silksong, where I'm going to try, first thing, to do all of this food-related quest to sort of up the needle game just a little bit, because I get the feeling I'm very much going to want that extra chuck of damage here, just any old moment, as we start knocking the third melody off of our chart. Before that, what is the hell the thing? Content warnings. So, Hollow Knight, Silksong, is a game where all the characters are anthropomorphic bugs, and if you have an issue with the bugs, perhaps this is not the game for you. There is also plenty of violence, what the ESRB calls fantastical violence, swordplay without much gore or detail, but still violence. What else? I tripped over myself in there a little bit and got distracted. The series is not a stranger to body horror, so perhaps there will be some more body horror than we have already seen. We've seen a little bit. And right, the needle, the syringe, I suppose, rather, because the thing that the hornet carries around that hits people with is also called the needle. So the syringe, the blue syringe, is a thing that we can use to give ourselves armor hearts. She injects herself with it quite forcefully. I will be content warning for that specifically when we come to it. That's for the game. Content warnings for myself. I am a strange person who occasionally makes weird sex jokes and talks frankly about their trauma. If that's not your vibe, that's okay. If you find that that's something you can roll with, then I hope that you enjoy your time here. There's not going to be a dingle dong, and the game's already brought up, so I don't need to hit the buttons. Let's just get into it. I do need to hit these buttons, the ones that turn the volume back up, so that it will be audible to you. So full disclosure, I did try to get the running part of the Courier's Rasher stuff done before I started up the stream, but I did fail in that attempt. Okay. Okay. So I guess our first task is to try and make that Courier's Rasher thing happen. Actually, we can probably stop by the Moss Witch's Moss soup on the way. If I can remember where it is. No, that's not where it is. It's not in Shellwood, is it? It's in that first area that's also very green. I just can't remember the name right now. I'll look at it when we get there. I need to turn that down a little bit in my headphones. It'll sound roughly the same to you. but I needed it to be just a little bit less ringy in my ears. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Mechanical spider got to me. Should we just not try to do that? And just, like, make the run for it rather than doing the other strat of... knocking out everything before we get there. Like, we're gonna have to go that way anyway. Might as well. I'm just gonna run down over here. Not go around the long way. I'll take the short way home, like Supertramp didn't. Alright, so that's where we need to get to, the banquet hall. No, I need to go back in there, don't I? Yeah. Just go ahead and... Just going to be very careful, a lot more careful than we just were. We'll just take y'all out at distance. It's these little ones with the fucking hooks that annoy the hell out of me, because they don't look like they should hit as hard as they hit, but they absolutely hit very, very hard. It's fine. I just need to play cautiously. Takes care of that spider at least. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, that's fine. There's the grand gate. We're just gonna run past that. We'll run past the Cleeple. I need to test something. Yes, Krat, I hear you. I'm not going to... We're not friends. I just want to see if I can get my health back without triggering the the respawn that's sitting at the bench would. It's difficult to tell. I would have to climb the lever steps, which I guess I'm going to do really quickly. Does that stay the way I put it when I come out of there? Or does it reset when I get into the... do the, like, lever steps reset every time I leave the room? I actually do not know. Let's go up and over here. Oh. Well... that one bug is still alive, but it's the only one. I think I just missed them. Yeah, that was the problem. So anyway, now we know if we're very low on health, we can stop there and Kratz creepaboo thing. Sauna, that's the word I wanted. Nope. I sort of feel like I got across that, but whatever. Ow. Fine. How about that? Alright, I feel I made it across that too, but the game disagrees. Why? Why is it being this way? Okay. Oh, if I'm using the parachute pants, then I can't, do the fuck, what is it called? Mantling, I think. I think that was the problem. Alright. Let's take that out. There's not enemies over that way. I suppose I can just drop down here the fast way. There's nothing that I really need to clear over there. I'll just gently float down and die right there. Damn it. Okay, I'll tell you what. We're not going to do that. We're gonna come back to it. We're gonna go talk to the Mossberry Witch first, I guess. Because I don't think that she will just like they use they pronouns for them specifically. They will do the thing. I don't think that they will just give us some of the moss stew without us doing something in return, which is fair enough. Oh, no, not there. Bellway. What am I thinking? There we go. So I don't think we've stopped at the elevator stop that's marked Terminus yet. And I think that must be the way to get to, pardon me. To get to where we're going to grab that third piece of the song. Because I can't find another way into the far western edge of that, of the Citadel. But again, that is for slightly later. We're gonna do food right now. First I want to go see if Moss Maiden over here has anything she'd like to say. You're as foreign as you, yes. I've heard this. Anything new on this job board in Bone Bottom? Did I say don't mind if I do yet? I'm gonna anyway. Bone Bottom, don't mind if I do. Oh, I can probably use the harpoon to get up to the fucking thing, huh? Yeah, I can probably use the harpoon to get up to that space where I couldn't get to chakra before, I think. Or did I try that and then it didn't go the way I wanted it to? I actually can't remember. I'll have to go back and watch the tapes. Is it down from here? No. No, it's up one and over to the right, I think. Ow. Okay. Did I miss the turnoff for it? Yes, I did, didn't I? I needed to go up a little bit further. That's fine. I can just go back. Through the bellway. I wish I had remembered there was a bellway right here. I could have gone to here instead of Bone Bottom. I can probably harpoon up there. If I remember how. There we go. Minutes. Nope, this isn't the area I thought it was. Up just a little bit further? Oh, yep. Up and over this way. I can hear over there. I can hear them over there having fun stirring their brew.
Benny Frank.
Pardon me, Moss Druid. Oh, I'll let Hornet say it, I guess. Druid, I require a pitcher of your mossberry stew to satiate a gourmand of the Citadel. Will you pass some to me? It's been so long I forgot what voice I gave you. A buggle who consumed my berry brew? Strong they'd be to bear a taste so sharp. Here's a flavor so ripe, searing, flavor of pleasure and pain. They too may see the visions if they taste it strong. The visions, could they see, grant the stew for your bug and to share the visions. Yes, we shall pass it. Oh, that's quite nice of you. I kind of expected to have to go on a little bit of a fetch quest, but yeah. Appreciate you. If I do come across more mossberries, I will obviously bring them to you. I don't think I've seen any. Okay, well, that's taken care of, I guess. Let's go back to the bellway. My other lead was, I think, hang on, do I have a grub on me? I don't, do I? No, I don't. I was hoping I could have a grub on me so that I could recall my cocoon without having to go get it. I mean, Fortunately is in quotes, but fortunately we're going to be over where Styx is, so we can just talk to Styx and get a fresh one. Over in... what's the closest way to get there? Greymore, maybe? Yeah, probably. So we have to go down the Center's Road, and we still haven't seen Green Prince again, have we? No, Green Prince went and fucked off. I wonder if I should just, like, go on a little trip. Trying to see whatever it was that Green Prince apparently doesn't want to do, but is going to do anyway. Just flop in here real quick. To halfway home so we can have a bit of a seat. And head back out this way. Nope, up a little further. I need to take the elevator, don't I? Yeah. There's the Scarecrow again. Yep, okay, this way. Over to... Oh, why did I do that? That was a bad idea. Fine, I'll just avoid the crocodiles as much as possible. Pretty sure I can. Just sneak past them nice and quiet until that last one wakes up. So I think... one of the other foods is going to be coming out of, I cannot remember their names, but the two bugs that wanted roach guts earlier. I gave them like the oi bruv voices, because that's frankly what the game was giving them also. Right, we bonk off of this series of things, and then whoosh our way down over this way to their home. Speak to Benjamin and Kroll. Said the Moors used to grow bounty of fresh food way back before that citadel sets about catching their flowering thread. Sounds right lovely, eh, Missy? Always eating, never troubled by a grumbling belly? You're like a hatchling, Benjamin, so given the fancies. Now breeding roach is what keeps us from starving. Dangerous work and not the finest diet, but we ain't complaining. Especially as more and more of them keepers are succumbing to the strange sickness. Only means more meat for us. The beasts outside and their masters are alike are all ensnared by the land's silken affliction. You're lucky bugs to have not succumbed. The haunting? We've got all that. We've got that all worked out. Benj and me are right pair of philosophers when we bend our minds to it. It's faith that gets you. It's all caused by being too devout. Yeah, or maybe not being devout enough. Or maybe it's safest not to think about it at all. We're all fine here, miss. Content, like. Perhaps at the time you made your way, eh? Yeah, be on your way. And, thanks for your help. Alright, that's fair. Well... was kind of hoping that's not how that would go. So part of me really wants to just fucking look it up so that I know where it is that I'm meant to go. Like, not what to do once I'm there, or how to, like, plan through it, just where physically on this map to be. But I think I'm not going to. Pardon me. Feels like I'm gonna go to Bile Water real quick just to see what's over that way. And get a grub from 6. Yes, okay, that didn't happen, and instead of that I'm now down here with the crocodillos. It was not my intention. It's fine. We're just gonna be cautious. We're just gonna wait for those crocodillos to stay still. And dash directly into that chain hulk, I guess. Well, fuck it then. Oh, did I rest at okay, I rested at halfway home. Good. I don't want to go back that way. I really don't. What's left? What's on our to-do list? The Taste of Farloom and the Pinmaster's Oil, which we need to complete Taste of Farloom to do. We know how to get Courier's Rasher. I was sort of assuming that Benjen and them up there would have either the pickled muck maggot or the crust nut, but they appear not to. Who else is friendly that we haven't spoken to yet? I don't think there's anyone in Bone Bottom that we could talk to. What about... and Greg here already gave us a thing. What about, what's her name? Forge Maiden. Forge Daughter, I apologize. Not Maiden. Oh, and, what's his fuck? Actually, he probably has something. Yeah, I can't remember his name. The bug that runs the Traveler's Rest. Which we can get to pretty easily this way, going out from that hole in the Craw graveyard. So let's go do that real quick. Okay. Screwed that up pretty badly. That's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get the healing done, and then run back up this way. Sail down. Very carefully. Watch out for a bug. In the air doing the yada 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 yada. Which is what I've decided to call that. The flailing with the razor arms. It's called the yada da da now. Please update your records. So there's like a bunch of ways we haven't yet gone also. I'm just gonna jump in here. Oh right, I forgot that it costs rosary to get in here. Mort is your name. Back here again, it's a strange pilgrimage that bends and doubles back on itself. Still, you may as well take the opportunity to share your rosaries. No, you don't have anything for me. No, I am not interested in... Well, I am interested in trade, just not for anything you have. There's still that very angry thing back there. I'm not really sure how I'm meant to get around to it either. It says there's a path down there to the left that I haven't gone into yet. And since I'm sort of running out of stuff to do at the moment, I might as well go check that out. It's just down, it's just over here and down. One of the boomerang ants, which I'm not very happy with, but they're gone now. It's just like straight down? Yeah, why did I not go this way? That, oh, right, that's not one of the ones that explodes. That's one of the ones that drops a little thing that explodes. I understand that difference is maybe a little academic. I guess I haven't gone this way because there's like rosary strings hanging from the ceiling that I haven't taken care of. Oh, okay. I got caught in a sudden trap trying to go get this little flea out from its cage. It also got trapped, apparently. Bee flea. I didn't mean to say that, but I did say it. I only regret it a little bit. Right, and this leads us basically back to where we were. Oh, another one of the souls. Yeah, I guess this is just a little connecting path that I just never explored for whatever reason. There's nothing much to say about it. It's very pretty, like most of far fields have been. And I did find a flea that I might have otherwise missed, so that's good. I'm glad that they're back with their flea pole. Is there anywhere else on here that it looks like I haven't gone to? There's like a little hump over there at the far right of Barfields, over near where we opened the Weaver door. But the way it's positioned sort of makes me think that I need some kind of double jump to get up there, and I don't know if I have that. I'm gonna go check. Again, I'm over here. Might as well do a little exploring. So the thing I said earlier about getting the food quests done, yeah, probably isn't happening this stream, or at the very least, not all this stream. I guess we did get the moss brew, so that's nice. What? Okay, is this where that is? Nope, this is a wholly different thing that I also had neglected to find. Just a little area with some of the spider webs that you can hit for extra silk, which I've done. Okay, what about over here? The lady that made us our pants.
Huh?
Pardon me, ma'am. Loom seamstress. What voice did I give you? Oh, stray one, do tell, how goes the journey? I've ventured high, seen the citadel and its state. That place is long lost, generations lost. It's a gilded tomb, drowned in silk dregs. For its minions, so compelled in my capture, I now see clearly the source of their unity and their strange strength. They're husks, bound tight by the one who waits at its crest. Ah, look at you, seeing right through to the truth of it. Closer than I'd even dare to dig. But then you're clear of the countenance to be coping with such Hades stuff. Now, you best be heading. You're clearly planning to stir up some serious trouble, and I don't want to be close when it kicks off.
Da, fenestra.
On the far side of Farloom, nope, Hornet's voice. On the far side of Farloom, I chanced upon a bug starkly similar to yourself. From her home, her dress, her skill, I'm guessing you share some relation. I met my sister, you did. In order, at least. Glad to hear she's still among the living. Last to hold true to the old ways of the pin, she was. I sure ain't sharing many of those values no more. I'll warn you, stray one, my sister might seem all cheer and charm, but buried beneath that there's the soul of a killer. Yeah. Okay. I was sort of hoping you'd teach me another needle thing, but no. Okay. Courier's Rasher, crust, and crust. I'm just looking at it like, who do I know that loves pickling maggots? Like, Forge Daughter is legitimately one of the few, like, named characters that we haven't spoken to in a while. A little bit further. Let's take care of you with your spikes. Well, can't go through that way, so have to go over here and up. Go over here and up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't go this way because I needed the hook shot in order to. But I have done, and there's another. It's not lost on me. I have mentioned it before that the buildings in far fields are mostly just apparently husks of massive bugs. But here's another one. Let's enter through the eyeball. Alright, well... So here's one of the ones that explodes when you hit it. I expected it to open a secret passage, and it did. But, funnily enough, it also trapped us in here. So we're just gonna float down and see what happens, I guess. Oop, spikes. I found the spikes. In case anyone was worried I would miss them. Just very slowly. Okay. There's another... Okay. Another one of those that opens a secret passage, and that goes up. Oh, that's a thing that... Okay, we broke a shell that gave us more shards, which Doesn't particularly matter at the moment as we have 700 shards, which is our maximum amount of shards. Just gonna slowly drop down. I hadn't seen that before, the shaky platforms that explode, except these ones are vertical with spikes on them. Okay. This is a long way down. Well, okay. Alright. So there's another one. It's surrounded by a couple more, so this is going to be a great big explosion. What makes me more discomfited is that this is just a big square room. Oh, it's the whole floor. Yep, it's the whole floor. Now the only place to stand is on a couple of platforms that disappear after a little while. Holy crap, I hate this. We're being attacked by floaty bugs. Okay, is there a closer place to rest than this in order to get there? Yeah, just on the other side of the Weaver door. But that means we'd have to, like, play the needle to open the Weaver door every time, and I don't want to do that. Alright, let's try that again. Because now that I know what I'm in for, I think I can do a little bit better. Is it here? No, it's up. So let's do that and enter. The thing closes behind us again for narrative convenience. We'll move past these spikes over to here and down. The boomerang's probably terribly useful in a zone like this. Where I need to do damage while basically staying off the ground. Oh, it's literally a Flora's lava room. That's cute. Alright, it does let me start that on my own. That's good. I just wait for these first couple bugs to spawn. Did not get past the first couple bugs, by the way. There we go. Knock those out. And here comes another one. One of the larger ones that shoots. Ooh. Explodey junk. There's these larger ones that do the yada 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 attack. Oh, okay, I can use the boomerang just while on the wall. Ow. Ow! Okay, well, but it was a bad time to do that because they both shoot exploding sticky projectiles. That's okay. just run back real quick and do that just a little bit better. The spacing of it makes me quite afraid that I'm going to be trying to handle some sort of boss monster in that space and not just like a few waves of glitty explodey bugs. I'm going to see how that goes. Crack that and just restart this heart. There we go, using the... Ow! Okay. Well... That didn't go quite the way I wanted it to. Apparently the one that you land on at the start does not stick around for very long. Yeah, that would have been much worse. Let's try it again. Wish this run back were just a little less awkward, but it's actually not that long. It actually can just leap past most of the things. Okay. Back in the cave. We go down to an earlier round. And Sugar, we're going down swinging. It's Fallout Boy, I think. There we go. Fallout Boy, more like Fall Down Bug. Right? Gamers? Damn, I'm just not doing great. There's a part of me that just wants to, like, give it up and go do something else, but, like, I know I'm gonna want to do it before I'm done. But I don't think that doing any other thing is going to make it that much more better. Oh, actually, hang on. I say that. But I am wrong when I say it. Let's come over here. I have a piece of equipment specifically for this kind of situation that I'm not using. And just take off the warding bell and put the magma bell on. And that way we'll only take 1 damage when we fall in the spicy honey and not 2 or 3 or whatever we were taking. Okay, that's fine. We can little fall into spikes for no reason as a treat. And here, past the shaky platforms. It sort of gives off, Can I just stand here for a moment? Yeah. So, I was just speaking and was going to say it gives off like Abyss vibes a little bit, the area from the original Hollow Knight. And like saying that has made me realize that the sides of this room are skulls, all of them. They're big rounded skulls. Some of them look quite angry at us. Or maybe they're not at us. Maybe they're just angry because they're skulls or just have resting skull face. But yeah, all of those walls are skulls, huh? Cool for a given value of cool. And now we're down here in the arena, which is hot for basically all values of hot. If I could get just a little bit better at the at the diagonal slash. Alright. Here comes the big fuckers with the da-da-da-da-da attack. I was watching, Oh Suddenly Egyptian Gods last night with September because it wanted to, and I have been taking up a lot of body time recently. And the cat god in that has like little shaky bell things and goes da 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 da, which is why I'm calling it that. I just thought I'd mention it. Ow. Okay, hang on. No, I just need one more. Okay. I was trying to get off one quick hit because it would have given me enough silk to heal, but no. Didn't do that. Didn't get there. One more time. Time again to try again. Oh. Oop, nope, forgot about it. Need to go back this way. The skull zone is up over this way. Hang on. Okay. Alright, fine. I was just sort of looking at the side of that wall going, that's a pretty long wall with nothing on the other side of it. I wonder if there's a secret passage hidden behind it that I could just, like, slap it a couple times and it would reveal itself, but no, it's not like that. No. I thought about making a... Uh, I thought about making a sex joke in there and then decided against it. I am pretty sure, almost positive, that I got that hit. No, you're floating back upwards at an inopportune time. That's what's doing that. Okay, so that's most of that. I just not have to die to these fucks, I guess. Which I absolutely did, because I had forgotten how to make the boomerang go. Hi, Fox. I know exactly where you are. Why didn't you come kiss me, you coward? I am certain that this is a memorable boss arena. It's a real motherfucker. Yeah, it's like that sometimes. Okay. We're for real gonna do this time. Okay, well... No, I disagree. I learned a trick yesterday. I learned how to skip the fourth chorus fights. I'd be interested to hear it. Since, you know, I've already done that fight, and it's not something I would be interested in usually. But I'm already past that point, so sure. I guess for anyone else watching the stream, spoilers for that particular content. Just sinking down past all of these skulls again. It'd be like, I understand why it's valuable, especially when you're doing the speedrunning stuff. But it seems like it'd be a shame of a fight to miss, right? Because it's quite well put together, and those animations on fourth chorus are amazing. I would have been very sad to have not seen them. It's real silly. You basically just run and jump off the platform on the furthest left side, and then do a quick float into a dash, into another float, and hope you hit it fast enough. Oh, it's just a very, very tight window. Much like myself, I'm taking a sip of water before I go try this. It's a good fight, and it's one of the more straightforward ones. Yeah, I know that I said this at the time, but the animations on it are the way that it, because it's a robot thing, right? So its animations are automatically snap to this, do the attack, snap to pose, do the attack. Which makes it very easy to read, if nothing else. There we go. I'm just going to do it that way. I'll do it that way. Is this some fire? A fire in you, in my I don't have a fifth line to say. One of those things where you're just like trying desperately to come up with the rhyme. We're going to do our gentle float back down. A quiet little ASMR parachute pant ride. Down into the lava fight. Hope you're having a pleasant evening, all other things considered. Did the harpoon instead of the spear thrust. Damn. Whoops. Okay. Alright. This is fine. I just lost most of my health on the first wave. That's not a problem. Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't aware that that was a thing. The enemies can also make the platforms go away. Evening's going all right. I hope y'all had a decent day and evening. Yeah, more or less. We actually got a lot done. We worked, obviously, because it's a work day, and After that, I went and did like most of the housework, which was really nice. Got the laundry up off the floor, not just off the floor, but into the bag, because we need to go carry the laundry to the laundromat. Did most of the dishes. Oh, we ended up making another really good meal, which was nice. Starting to learn how to feed ourselves a little bit better um, on a vegetarian diet. Made a baked potato. And we'd gotten these meatless sausages from the farmer's market when Riley went out to the farmer's market. Which we cooked for just a little bit too long. So we'll know better next time, but it wasn't too extra taste or crispy. Pardon, I had a yawn. And then threw that over the baked potato, and then threw cheese over that, and then threw barbecue sauce over the lot. It honestly feels nice. I wasn't aware how much sort of residual guilt we were carrying. Off the back of, like, having the feelings we have about the meat industry, but then also getting, like, chicken strips and stuff. Moo and I made more apple butter and actually canned it, and I think it turned out really well. Fantastic. I the thought that arrived in my brain is, did you get any on your jeans? Which is an apple bottom jeans joke, because I've been hearing that song a lot recently. Well, not that song necessarily. Covers, I guess, of that song. Let's get low. Yeah. I feel like I got that bounce off, but whatever. Okay, didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. I like that a lot. It's not going to do me much good right now, I just died. But I hit the large bugs with the harpoon, the harpoon that moves you as opposed to just the spear thrust, and it expends a little bit of silk to do the harpoon, but you get more silk back for hitting them, because you hit them twice. So it's actually a net gain on silk. I should be doing that more. I should be doing that a lot more. Okay. Ooh, I was not even wearing jeans. Ah. I also sometimes cook bottomless to my detriment, because I'm also not. I also have bad sensory perception and get too close to hot things sometimes. Just floating down. Nice and easy. See the world through my cynical eyes. Oh, that almost worked. That felt very good to do, the harpoon to the diagonal slash to a diagonal slash on the other bug. That's a great way to bring up fucking Silk real quick. Ow, okay, well, that was maybe not the best time too. I very much dislike these ones. The ones that fire the exploding projectiles. On the other hand, like, doing the rest of that was not unbelievably easy, but much easier adding the harpoon into the actual fighting repertoire. I should do that a lot more in day-to-day Sitch. I should really, I keep saying this, I've said it once or twice now, just get better at the acrobatic version of this combat. It's like the dash thrust air pop, diagonal thrust, harpoon, like comboing all of her many acrobatic moves together. Not just because it would look cool as hell, although it would look cool as hell, but because I think it'd actually be really fun. I might take some time to just sit and practice that at some point this week. If you get tired of trying this, I can point y'all towards something else if you're looking for something. So I wanted to do the all of the food quests because I thought I had an idea of where they were, but I went to the places where I thought they would be and didn't get there. I still haven't done the courier's rasher thing because I keep failing that rather impressively, and I just don't know where to activate the other two. I've talked to, I think, pretty much every NPC that I'm aware of. Except Chakra, because I can't get to where Chakra is right now. I do want to get this done. And I think it actually won't take me that many more tries, because that went really well right then. Get. Well, that's not it. Okay, here's the big ones. This is my opportunity to really get some health back, except I didn't do that. I died instead. Wonderful. I might try this one more time. Maybe like one or two more. No, how about this? I will make this my vow. If I don't get this before, like, break at 10, then I'll just stop trying and go find a different thing. Floof our way back down. Again, it's a little bit of a thing to be doing the parachute pant ASMR next to this massive wall of skulls, but here we are. Okay. And we kickstart this party with a couple of flying ones. Which I was about to say are not that difficult, and they're not. I'm just doing badly right now. Oh, right, I need to jump or something instead of just standing there while I, on the platform that I spawn on, because it doesn't. It doesn't actually stick around. Ow! Okay. I think that works a lot better, actually. Yeah, just do my hit and run tactics. What am I thinking? Typical airbender tactics. Avoid and evade. I don't know, the thought of doing this on a Steel Soul run frightens me. Oh, wow, yeah. I actually can see how that would be terrifying. I guess it was probably the same sort of feeling that I felt once I started doing Steel Soul runs, like jumping into the Coliseum of Fools in the original Hollow Knight. Because it's like, you not need to, but doing it early is preferable because the reward for doing the second trial is a piece of pale ore to get your needle, to get your nail up, right? To get your nail damage up. And it's like one of the easiest ways, technically, to get a pale ore that early, but it does require you to get really, really good at both of those trials. Working on a Steel Soul run right now. In this or original Hollow Knight? Let me ask you, is this... I'm not going to say worth it. I'm not, because that's sort of a broad term that could mean a lot of things. What do I get for completing this lava thing down here? Because I'm sort of thinking this would be a place that gets like a either a very interesting tool or a like another silk spindle. crushed. If I remember right, it's a mask piece. Oh, that's not too bad. You still need 4 of those, so... Oh, wow, okay. Let me check, I appreciate it. I really thought I would have made it to that other one, but it's fine. Alright. I was correct, it's a mask piece. Ah. Where are we at on our mask pieces? I think we have 1 of the... Oh, no. We have 2. This would put us at 3. So 3/4 of the way to a new chunk of face. I wonder if there's a place I could easily go to get another mask piece. Or actually, I think that 12 might have one? Unless I bought it already. I don't think I did. Or... But I can't remember her name. The merchant at Songclave. I want to call her Flibberty Gibbet, but I know it's not that. I know it's multi-syllable. I'm just going to... Ow. No. I disagree. Alright. So the good thing is, each of these runs only takes like 2 minutes. Especially if I keep dying that fast. So, you know, I'll be able to get a lot of them in before break at 10. Pause for just a moment. Take a sip of water and let my back clear up. I don't know if you could hear that. That was the sound of the gallon jug. I have cups in the house now. I've elected to not use them for water for some reason. Just drinking out of the jug feels fun. And if a tool works, then it works, and I probably shouldn't question it too badly. just gonna go ahead and have one more while I'm here. Okay. Yeah, exactly. If it's not broke, you probably shouldn't try and break it anymore. I'm gonna try and just stick and move you, like Dot taught me. Yeah, that went okay. Ow! Okay. Okay. So, incorporating the fucking harpoon was good. Have to remember it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. There's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all solution. And I need to remember when to do something that works better for the situation. Or a quiet little drift down. So I guess then this has to be the big bug that we went into to get into the eye of, to get into here. This must be that bug's guts, right? That's what we must assume environmentally. That's why the stomach walls here are lined with skulls, because the big bug ate the small bugs. Every game of Fishy looks like this. You don't usually see it, but harpoon works great for you, though. Because it gets me over your head and away from the explosive projectile. Ow, okay. Yada 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 attack. I should have dashed, but it's fine. Ow, okay. No. That time was me just dashing inadvisably directly into the lava. Trying to think of what else we've been doing lately to just kind of have something to talk about as we move our way through this. Can't think of much. We started making frappes in the house. Because we were, a while ago, reminded that we should be boycotting Starbucks because of their support of the genocide in Palestine. But unfortunately, it's the only place close to us that, like, does coffee in that way. So we decided to just do it at home because blenders are actually kind of cheap and ice is made with the water that you have in your tap, and the fridge that's over there across from the tap that the water comes from. So yeah, that's been going really well. We've also bought some like whipped cream to put on top to make it just that little bit fancy. It has been nice. It's one of those things where we don't feel very bad about it for a couple of reasons, but we have a little bit of, I don't want to say paranoia, it's not that, a little bit of anxiety running a blender at like 8:30 in the morning. We're pretty sure that our upstairs neighbor leaves for work before then, but we're not entirely sure, and we've not seen him lately to ask. Like, we've spoken to him a couple of times. We've, like, said actively, hey, if you're having a problem with any sound we're making, just let us know and we'll try and accommodate. But he hasn't reached out, so we presume it's fine. I sort of don't need to attack all of the pilgrims on the way to do this fight, I guess. On the other hand, doing so means that by the time I actually manage to clear the arena, I will have the accumulated rosary from all of those pilgrims, like, times 30 or whatever. That's actually a really interesting point. When I get down there, I'm going to make a note of how many rosary beads I have. $347? Yeah, that's almost 400. That's quite a lot. Hell yeah, I managed to go that whole first round without even getting hit. And the second. Got a little bit caught up right there, but that's fine. So I'll just heal over here real quick. I disagree very much with how that went, but I suppose you just gotta take the hit sometimes. I should have just healed instead of trying to attack. I'm hoping, and I presume, that that third wave, fourth wave, the one with the two explodey spitty bugs, is the last wave of that, because it would be wild to me if there were more. Should I just boomerang them apart? I'd just try and boomerang them apart, because I don't have to leave the wall to do that. I just gotta remember to, I just have to remember that it's right bumper to do that, and not the attack button, which is what I keep doing, and then I just slash upward fruitlessly. But not fruitlessly, because I'm a fruit myself. Never don't have one, but... unusefully. I actually don't remember, so we'll get to find out together. Oh, fun. Okay. That's... This one's not going as well as the last one did. At all, but that's fine. Oh well. That's okay. So I was definitely doing the dash when I landed on top of you, and that should mean that I hit you with the needle. I don't understand why that's not doing that. Oh, you know what else we've been doing? We wanted a new game to play, specifically September wanted something new to play, because all of my gaming time is caught in thoughts of Hollow Knight. But September had been playing RoboQuest and finally finished that to its satisfaction. So we remembered we had a whole bunch of stuff on Itch.io that we'd never played, and went and looked through it, and apparently we had Zero Ranger, which is a game by System Erasure, which made Void Stranger, which I've talked about before, and is absolutely fantastic. And Zero Ranger has also been really, really good. We're probably not going to do it on stream. And I'm sort of questioning if I should talk about it, because maybe September wants to do that. But it is just a very fun little shoot 'em up. And we haven't played a shoot 'em up for a while. I think the last one we played was like Jamestown. Or no, we played Cine Mora slightly more recently than that. I love Zero Ranger, but also fuck that game. Oh, I can see why. It's been challenging. Ow. How much more time do we have? That's 9:54. I'm gonna make this the last try at this, I think, and then if it doesn't, if I don't make it on this one, I'll go take a break and come back and, oh, I don't know, try the courier's ration thing again. We'll see. Maybe I'll go back into the mist and see if I can't figure that out. I really do want to get the Gourmand quest done because I absolutely want that oil to make the needle, shine a little harder. I don't know how far you've gotten in it, but it's genuinely super cool. And the first time I saw some of the later bits, I got cold chills and was like hooting and hollering. Ooh, so um, we got to um, do I want to worry terribly much about spoilers in a shoot 'em up? I think so. We got to the point where you get the three button attack. I think that's a safe thing to say. The part where you get the three button attack and didn't actually complete that level. It seems pretty final, but we played all the way through Void Stranger, so we know what system erasure is like. And we're expecting a turn somewhere in here. I won't talk about it anymore, but yeah, it's super cool, and I constantly fantasize about beating it. Uh, that's fun for you. Yeah, well. That'll be that, I guess.
Huh?
I'm just gonna rest here in the Seamstress's zone and take a little bit of a break. Before I do that, uh, I'd like to take this opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, the lives of people of color matter, that Palestinian, Ukrainian, Sudanese, Congolese lives matter. That there are many ways to stand next to your fellow travelers upon this earth, and we like to push for direct mutual aid as it helps people who are suffering right now suffer less. And people who are suffering less can help stand a little bit taller next to us. So on the break, I'm going to go to my social media, and I'm going to go to the mutual aid hashtag like I usually do, and boost what I can there. Recommend that you have a look at mutual aid initiatives that exist in places where you are, both online and in meet space, because the only way we get out of this is through, and the only way we get through this is together. In the meantime, maybe do a stretch, or get some water, or have a snack, or do whatever self-care is useful to you. And I'll catch you back here in just a little while. Please join me then. Hey, I'm back. Decided to get myself a coffee. We don't have a coffee maker in the house, and I don't know if we'll get one because the idea of making an entire pot of drip coffee is sort of like we're not going to drink enough coffee fast enough to make that a useful endeavor. And getting one of those fucking K cups, which or an equivalent, is not what we sort of want to be doing on a personal level, just because of the amount of waste involved. But I'll tell you what we did get, and that's an entire fucking pallet of, I say pallet, it was like 40 of the things, of, well, what is this name brand? I guess I'll plug it. Why the fuck not? Mr. Brown cappuccino with artificial flavors from the Asian supermarket. They're little 8 ounce cans of pre-mixed latte. They're very nice. They're just the right size. Because we used to drink a lot of like Monster Javas for a while, and we're always sort of bored of drinking coffee by the time we got halfway down. Uh, this is it's good. It's a little handheld thing. You get to take the Andre the Giant picture, right, where he's holding a normal beer can, and it looks like he's holding a beer can for ants. I get to feel like that all the time. I had some of those, and it was like a matcha latte, and it was really good. Oh yeah, they had a bunch of different ones there, but we particularly like the cappuccino one. I said what I said, but I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna go have one more crack at that fucking lava now that I'm nice and rested. It's probably, it's fine. I was about to say it might have been a bad idea to choose a coffee drink at 10 p.m. But we're not gonna. Traditionally, we don't fucking go to sleep until 1 in the morning anyway, so. It'll probably be fine. I normally forget about mine halfway through. Yeah, it's like that. Most people, everyone is different. No two people are the same. But I feel like most people don't need 36 ounces of coffee in one go, right? Now, okay, go ahead and take that heal. Come on. Thank you. Fuck. Okay. damn. Alright, well, that's done. I am going to try and do the courier ration thing exactly one more time, too. And then if that doesn't play out, we'll, yeah, fuck it, find something else to do. Oh, I can't go back and get the cocoon, can I? Because it's at the bottom of the pit. Yeah, okay. That 400 or so rosary, they're just gone. That's fine. That's always been our Dark Souls thing, right? It's like once you go up to a fog wall that you know a boss is behind. However, go spend whatever fucking souls you have. Because you're probably not going to get the ones you currently have back. Is it easier to flap up this way than go to the Bellway? No, it isn't. It absolutely is not. Let's go down to Bellway. Actually, let's go in here. Because this has been different every time. The little target practice area. There's always been enemies in here doing target practice. I'm just wondering who's in here right now. Oh, it's one of the flying ants with the javelins. Oh, whoops! Went a little too far and activated the fight. That's fine. Javelin lance, probably. Silk Eater? Yeah, that is the name of the thing. The grub thing. I had forgotten it was called that until you said it, however, which is why I was just calling it the grub thing.
Ada!
Easiest way is just to go to Bellheart, huh? I'm not going to bother going to Citadel and slicing our way through all of that. And going back. I'm just going to be very careful going through this the regular way. Well, let's talk to folks around Bellheart while we're here, actually.
Modella.
Right, you had James' Pokemon voice. If you're ever finding that bell home a little bare, make sure to speak with Frey. She's been known to gather all sorts of fancy furnishings. That stock's useless for a passing pilgrim, but a new resident, it's just the stuff to turn a bell into a home. Sure, does Frey have anything of interest? Oh, you do. Multi-binder, a memory locket, bell lacquer with which we can paint our new home. A personal spa? Wow, that would be so much better than Krat's fucking spa. That's so much money. That's 1,100 fucking rosary. I would have to clear out like the entire Citadel to make that money. I'm not gonna do that right now. But I might think about doing it off stream. Hey Scrounge, do I have anything I can hand you? Oh, right, the cylinder. I didn't think to try and give you the cylinder. Okay. Ah, that relic you possess, a cylinder of the Citadel's sacred vault. That there is a mighty find. You will give it, yes?
Husband?
I will not, Seeker. To extract what knowledge it holds, the cylinder requires a listening device. one you do not possess. If it were passed, whatever secrets it contains would remain forever hidden from us both. Ha! If it will not speak to me, I do not want it. Don't trouble me until you have something worth my taking. Alright. Hey, what do you, Hey, do you like jazz? Whispers of the dead. Relics precious and fragile. Whispers of the dead. Keep them safe. Stained by history, the past's long shadow. Keep them close. Great. Love it. Not quite what I expected. I expected it to be just a little more covetous. What about you? No. What are you called? Pliny. Up there in that citadel, the fabled oil is waiting. Bestow it upon this fine pin master, and your blade shall sing louder yet.
Benny Frank.
I will find the oil pin master. Keep your skills sharp. But, do you like jazz? All blades honed, perfect as can be. May Farloom's pins gleam brightest of all. Sharper, sharper, can't you see? We'll work and serve until we fall. Sharper, 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 can't you see? All blades honed, perfect as can be. Hey, you also had, like, a whole song in you. I'm proud of you, Pliny. Let's go ahead and rest here, even though that sort of is not relevant to what we're about to do. Yep, we are gonna try it again. Should I try and do the Queen's Egg thing? No, I want to get this done, even though I actually really want to see what the fuck the Queen's Egg is. Let's do the Courier Rasher. Okay, we are on a timer. Let's fucking go. Oh shit. Well, oh shit. Well, oh shit. Well, that doesn't count. That one, it doesn't count. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna go back to Bellhart just real quick and fall. And I can't fall. And run myself into a wall a couple times. Just to bust this timer, and then we'll start again fresh real quick. Let's do it in our home so no one can see our shame. Hey, Pill, I broke the rasher entirely by accident. Maybe I should have done the clear out thing first, but we're sort of past that now. No, don't jump in there. That takes precious time. Don't waste time. Our net worth is set, ready, go. Super fast, too many laughs. Just in time for breakfast. Right? Gorillas. Super fast jellyfish. Should I put that on my like aquatic gender YouTube playlist? Maybe I should. I'm an octopus on a part-time basis. Maybe that'd be nice. Managed to fluke myself out just in time to not get eaten by the sandworms there. I haven't been narrating. I'm going through blasted steps. We got there pretty quickly this time. Yes. Okay. Wasted just a little bit of time, more than I might have liked, but that's okay. Because I didn't get hit, didn't take damage, didn't hurt the ration, that's the important part. I just need to get up this way, remember that the coral bug spawns right here, and just sort of, I was about to say harpoon past, but I didn't do that. Motherfuck, okay. Get the fuck down here then. Love the gorillas. Maybe that's unsurprising. Being that I am a white person who went to school in the 2000s and smokes weed. It's sort of in the profile. I mean, they're legitimately a really good band. And, like, hey, the queer community will have trans fucking forever, right? I'm just gonna jump over you. If I don't hit anything on the way, well, I hit something on the way, it turned out. Alright then. So, given that we made it all the way here, so very, very close, I am going to do the thing that I said I wasn't going to do, and just smack all of these fucking bugs apart, and try this one more time with a clear path. I knew you were gonna run through that. I knew that wasn't gonna stop the dash. Damn it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Okay, we're gonna do it again. We'll do it live. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out. Alright. This is going to be incredibly easy. Don't even worry about it. We got this on lock. The computer keeps making that noise, like it's... like the controller is... I was about to say despawning. That's not what I mean. Disconnecting. But the controller isn't disconnecting, because when the controller disconnects, it pauses the game. And it's not pausing the game. Alright, you come on down here. Thank you. Thank you for running yourself into Spike so I don't have to deal with you. We're back to the entrance of Blasted Steps. I'm just running under the Nervous Rocks. Over this way, being careful. We jump up to here. Nope, back that way. Did the exact same mistake I made last time, but that's okay, because I fixed it the same way as I fixed it last time. And it's not a problem. Run past that coral bug, because I don't have to deal with it. Up and over this way. This time we're gonna not fall like we did last time, and keep that timer nice and fresh. I don't know. It sort of implies it sort of implies that the fucking the gourmand servant has access to a refrigerator up here. I'm just gonna juke past you. Fuck it. Don't start, won't be. Going off that. We're past all of the enemies in Blasted Steps. I just need to do the platforming. We're past that. Running past the Fleeple. Past the Grand Gate. Over to the Libra Steps. Which I'm getting really good at navigating quickly. Got it down to a science. Don't run into this fan in your haste. Thank you and wonderful. Come up here, there's going to be enemies because we didn't clear them out, but that's fine. If we go up this way, we don't have to hit the marching pilgrims lower down. We just have to deal with this large lad and then the tumbler. Jump past you because you don't wake up in time to actually be able to hit us. There's another set of marching pilgrims just over this way. That's alright because I can make that jump in between them. I just don't run into the fucking wall like I did last time. Here's another set of marchers. But I can easily juke past them as well. I get out this way where the... Okay, well, I fell and that's not fantastic. I would have liked it to have not done that. Damn it, okay, well... Alright. Okay, I'm gonna do this one last time. I'm gonna actually do the thing I said I was gonna do last time and then died. And take out all of these. Just clear the path, make sure it's okay, and then chunk through. Did I actually miss the turn? No, I didn't miss the turn. It's over this way. Is it here, or is the next one up? It's the next one up. Take out the tumble bug. There's this little flitty one in the air. There's a large charger. They've been dead for years. There's Grommed. Who I guess is just gonna keep flapping up over here so that I can... Oop, no, hey, you managed to make it over the lip. Good for you. I mean, you're dead now, but... I appreciate that you made it all the way here. I think that's an accomplishment that we should acknowledge. Alright, come back over here. There's these marching ones. Ah, shit, there's one of the spiders as well. Right, forgot about it. Got another series of marching bugs. I don't know, might end up having 1100 rosary by the time I finish this run. If I have to do this very many more times. There we go. Oop. Forgot about you, large margin, and tumblebug. Making up these names on the fly is fun. Having to remember to stick to them as I go through the game is slightly less fun. But is helpful for I was about to say content warning, I don't mean that. What's the fucking word I want? I mean alt text, but in a more generic sense. Image description sense. Alright, and running past the Grand Gates, through the Fleeple. Actually, let's... No, that's fine. I turned around, it's like, maybe let's take a stop in Kratz, thing and get all of her silk back, and then Krat like actually looked up at me, and I was like, maybe I don't want to put up with that anymore. I'll just go get my own goddamn sauna. Alright, fine. Let's be over here. Don't you come over here. This reference is for fucking nobody, by the way. Don't you come over here with that axe in your hand and that big Christmas wreath around your massive belly. And tell me that you don't know. Oh, damn it, I didn't think you hit more than once. Alright, well... That's fucked. Well, you know what? I'll try this some other time. Because I haven't actually accomplished anything this stream. Well, that's not true. I did go talk to the Moss Witch, and the Moss Witch very kindly gave me some of her soup. But what are we doing on top of that? Nothing. So let's go to the Grand Bellway, and we'll go to Terminus. So we'll actually be able to see, like, a little bit of new space. And we'll have done something. Just gonna sit in there. Set the respawn point, and okay. All the way up. And here we are. Yes, indeed, here we are. Oh, okay, these are... There's a lot of banks for elevators. There were supposed to be a lot of elevators running. Now it's just the one, I guess. Rough. I mean, I guess that's everything here, right? It's all falling apart. Why is that bench on like a hexagonal nut? Due to unacceptably high injury and unsanctioned deaths, Ventrica travel shall henceforth be denied to all. For Farlu Maternal, a bug who serves must never die. I want to talk about the word unsanctioned. Modifying the word deaths. So, which deaths are sanctioned is the question. There's not a good answer. They're all bad. I'm sort of wondering if there's anything else here, but there doesn't appear to be. I was kind of thinking this would be how we'd get into, like, the other side of that, of the Citadel, over there where the third piece of the song is, but no. How are we meant to get over there? Is it going through that disc? It's probably going through that disc, isn't it? Yeah. What's the quickest way to do that? Go back to Songclave and then over to the left. Yeah, let's do that. Let's head back to the first shrine. So let's see what's over here. Still doing okay, Sharma? Yep. Still having your existential crisis, but doing your healing anyway. Good on you. Lots. Oh, I didn't read the Juliana is the shopkeeper's name here at Songclave, and I did not read her the first part of her thing. But I got that people have been talking about us. I think she said it a little more flowery. Very clever. Very clever to craft such a reputation for yourself. If you keep it up, you'll fast become a legend among these simple sorts. I've no interest in becoming one, madam. In my long life, I've known enough legends, watched them rise and fall and fade away many times. Oh, is that so, dear? How humble you are. You should know, though, this old pilgrim has had a sight keenly trained on you. Nothing gets by old Juliana. Oh, the spool extender, right. I really thought you had a mask piece on you still, but no. And I don't particularly want the spool extender. And even if I did, I just lost all of my rosary dying on that run. So... just rest in the first shrine real quick. It is unsurprisingly hard to move that bell. How about you, Caretaker? You have anything new to say? You keep all that open. You keep all... What the fuck voice did I give you? Oh, right. You keep all that open, you're gonna start inspiring it in others. You best think serious about what effect you might be causing, Bellringer. Too much hope could prove a dangerous thing, especially for all these bugs starved so long of it.
Not amiss.
Here they limply lay, the castaways and the disillusioned and the used up. It's a sorry settlement you summoned, Miss Bellringer. It's a blasted bother for me. Not sure we have anything to offer him, not even hope. Is it easier to go this way? I say no. I think it's going to be easier to go this way. Because this way, all I have to do is, like, do a pogo pop over a couple of the loos. And then jump down this way. Oh, no, that doesn't work, does it? Oh, yeah, then going the other way wouldn't have worked either. This is, in fact, the way I needed to go. I just need to go a little bit farther. There we go. We go down here. Yes, correct. What's in here? We definitely went in here. I don't remember what it was that was in here. I mean, it goes up. We already activated whatever that was, apparently. Oh, right, this is how we get to the Cogwork Core upper level. Right, this is how we opened that shortcut in the first place. Forgot about it. Let's go ahead and drop then. Oh, almost fell right into those teeth. Fun. Is it this way? I think so. Yeah, okay. Just go off this way. Oh, right, I remember this room now. I hated this room.
Yeah.
It was a bad room. Well, we got through it nice and easy. We'll just slap that lever. That turns the big wheel. And see what's all the way over here to the right? I think we didn't go this way at all. Did we? I don't remember it. Oh no, this leads over to where we fought that bunch of bugs. in the big room with the big bug in the back that ended up not being that big. They were just in the back. I'm sorry, what? That's a fun effect. So I'm looking at the, there's little pieces of hangy cloth all over this place, which are sort of in tatters, like everything was covered by sheets that have just been run ragged. And the ones that are hanging down a little extra you can slice at and destroy. And when you do, they turn into like an entirely different art style of physics object. Like it goes from Hollow Knight's very beautiful, like cel-shaded, hand-drawn animation style to like flat 3D polygon objects. That's cute. The Whispering Vaults. So apparently we've been here because it didn't pop up to the big thing that says Whispering Vaults. But I think we haven't gone very far into the Whispering Vaults. I now remember going into the Whispering Vaults because I remember seeing this motherfucker and going, oh, you have a scroll in your hand. Are you like our old friend Cornifer? Are you going to sell me a map of the area? And then instead of that, you tried to kill me with your hook. There we go. And apparently you succeeded in killing me with your hook because I did not manage to kill you before now. Because that was the first time I've defeated one, and it cracked open the bestiary entry. Speaking of cracking open, I found a thing. Oh, here's where the map is. A machine displaying a model of the Citadel. There was a little path I opened upwards. Oh, and it leads out to Songclave. Nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and re-rest at the first shrine then, real quick. And then, sink back down here. I did not have enough money to, make that happen. The map of the Whispering Vaults. So in fact, what I'm going to do is just go rest at first shrine a couple of times and take out that fucker with the hook. Once, maybe twice more, because they drop like 23 rosary a pop or something. Damn, that rosary in... not rosary, that harpoon in the kit really actually does the job. Okay, I've just decided I'm gonna take some time over tomorrow, probably. Or maybe I'll do it Thursday, and, like, take some time to really get good at the acrobatic combat. Oop! Got just a little too greedy, got punished for it. actually watch what's happening. Can't just make the assumption. I made the assumption and I got hit. Need to do that better. I'm actually just going to use the spear thrust. I'm not going to do my science right now, as a matter of fact. I'm just going to get the thing done. Or actually, what time is it? It's 10:52. So I'm going to insert the rosary to get this bit of the map sorted out. Whispering Vaults map. There it is, and you can see where we're supposed to go to get that little piece of the thing. There's also like a whole bunch of places. Oh, right, this is what's going to connect us to that room with the mural of the moth on the wall. I'm actually really excited to go over there and see what the fuck's happening with it. But I'll do that next time. Because this is the beginning of a whole new area, and it's quite late, and we won't actually be able to get deep into it until until it's like time for me to quit anyway. So we'll make the dedication to do that Friday. The fuck is today? Is it Tuesday? I'm bad at time. Yeah, it's Tuesday, so next stream's gonna be Friday, and it's gonna be more of this, obviously. That's gonna be it. I'm Rummy. I don't say this at the end of every stream, but maybe I should start. I'm representative of a plural system that goes by the name of the Free Association. It's myself and September, and we stream. Riley probably won't. I don't think Nina wouldn't understand how. And, what else? We're just gonna do the thing. Thanks for coming in and chatting. Thanks to anyone who watched this and chose not to chat. Glad to have you. Thank you to anyone who's watching this as a VOD. I hope that you are having a grand time in the time and space you currently occupy. Next stream is going to be Friday, like I said. I think that's it. I'm going to go get ready for bed. Yeah, love you. Have a good night.